a use for the 606. Now you mentioned this before, but using it as a finish on a tabletop, for instance. And I've got some samples here of a beautiful figured piece of red gum and a beautiful figured piece of bull oak. And perhaps you could just talk us through what's gone on there.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, this resin, as I may have mentioned earlier, it's actually one of its biggest uses is in what's called badge coating for doing metal badges because of its lensing ability. It'll curve over and not run off the edge of an object. So that makes it ideal for working on large surfaces such as bench tops and tables. You get a lovely deep layer there. You can go 1 or 2 millimeters deep before it'll run off, and that gives you wonderful optics for a field of depth. And that can equate to 50 or 60 coats of varnish. You literally pour this out and you push it out with a brush to the edges and it will virtually pull up on the edges of the job. And then there is a little professional finish you can do, which is to get a little propane gas bottle, light the end and lick the resin all over, and all the little bubbles will come up. And it is not, it's not a flammable material, so the flame can touch the surface but it won't burn it.
Right. And should I put my cup of coffee on here?
Oh, ideal. Not a problem once it's in service. But do remember, all plastics, all polymers, they're not like glass in terms of hardness. It would be something you'd treat with an awareness of that.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
Now, I was particularly interested in the fact that you've got an outdoor
yes, this
resin.
is something new. Now, one of the downer things with epoxies is they are not really good in the ultraviolet light. They will break down in yellow. Although they're still structurally strong, they'll yellow and it's a bit unsightly. But this is an advancement now, which is quite a breakthrough. This is a material that is a fiberglassing or laminating grade that you can use. It is used in surfboard manufacturing and as a finish coat for surfboards lying on the beach in the summer. It's classed as a UV stabilised material. And also the same material can be used for laminating plywood, such as in boat construction where you're diagonally laying plywood together.
Sure.
So it's just something else to have in your armoury. And again, this one can be used in the same process of what we call decoupage or flood coating, and it can be put onto large surface areas, particularly where you've got an issue of outdoor sunlight.
My immediate thought was an outdoor table. If you wanted to bring out the lovely colour and figure of a lovely slab of timber, you could use that.
That's your selection for optimum life in an epoxy, and with that wonderful 3D effect that you won't get with a normal varnish unless you're going to put 50 coats down.
Yep.
That's our Solid Coat 607, which is a new addition to the range.